Watching a lot of MJ when he was 40.
Say what I think you about to say so I could back you up.
Yeah, he'll bust Bron ass right now.
Fresh pair of J's.
I'm talking about he'll torch Bron. And twice the defender too.
And the whole time be telling Brian how whack his shoes are.
It's like, I love these guys' content. Like, I love these guys' content. But I feel like when the older dude isn't there, they get to say shit like that. Fucking lunacy. Especially old buddy right here, Mo. He just has a history of just saying outlandish things to just be combative. I think that's the right word. Combative? But he just has like a history of just saying things just to argue. You can see that evil look in his eye the moment that was mentioned. Oh yeah, that it's like a light bulb just switched off. Like this comment right here. Damn. But this comment right here talking about some, oh, just going by stats and, accolades. Oh yeah, LeBron, he gets the edge. But if we go by film, it's MJ by a landslide. Do you know what that sounds like? So if we go by stats that, right, at 40 years old, LeBron barely has the edge. But what looks cooler? MJ's. So that means he's the better player. In that case, fucking Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Kyrie, they would be the best players in NBA history, right? Because they shit look cool. No. That's just not how that works. The way I look at it as is LeBron is LeBron objectively is better at 40 or at least 39 than MJ was at 39. For LeBron, this might sound like hella glazed, but this is genuinely what I feel like. My favorite player, I mean, LeBron is in one of my favorites, right? He is one of my favorite players, but he's not my actual favorite player. That being, I'm not going to say my favorite player because people want to use that to try to discredit my opinion, right? But LeBron, a lot of his accolades don't come from shit that you can control. DPOYs, MVPs, his DPOY was robbed. It was robbed. Even as a MJ fan, you have to admit it was robbed. Marc Gasol did not deserve that DPOY. You could have gave it to anybody in that defensive first team, and it would have been a lot more fair than just to slap it on Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol isn't even an all-time better defender than LeBron, but he got a DPOY before LeBron? I mean, it doesn't take an all-time defender. Like, there's plenty of people all-time defensively that are really good at defense that don't have DPOYs. I can't really name one off the top of my head. Who am I thinking about? Freaking Tom Lord. Robert Williams, hell of a defender. It should have been Rudy Gobert and Robert Williams, but, it's whatever. But they had to stop LeBron from getting that DPOY. That's just objective, right? LeBron is the king of stats that cannot be affected by voters in voter fatigue. LeBron, whether he scores 50,000, 45,000, or 40,000, you cannot change that. Whether you fuck with him or you don't, you cannot change that, right? You can't have a voter poll of does he deserve this? No, you can't. Because whether how much ever points he scores on the court, that is up to him. That's up to him. Not by some rigged ass voters, hating ass voters. That's just objective, right? That's why, me personally, I think the most improved player also goes under the thing too, where it's just biased ass voters. You know what I mean? It's popularity contest, whether you fuck with the player or you don't. LeBron has a career triple-double. He has 40,000 points, 10,000 plus rebounds, 10,000 plus assists. Only player to ever do that. Nobody's really close. You cannot take that away from LeBron. Voters can't take that away from LeBron. So for people to go and try to discredit LeBron for shit that he cannot specifically control, if you want to look at it like this, MJ, when he got his DPOY, he didn't even have the highest defensive rating. I think it was Marcus Camby and Hakeem Olajuwon. No, it wasn't Marcus Camby. Tripping. It was Mark Eden. It was Mark Eden and Hakeem Olajuwon. I think they had the better defensive rating. Fucking Hakeem Olajuwon averaged 2.5 blocks and 2 steals. The only thing MJ had was 3 steals. Don't get it wrong. That is amazing. But to go and say that that's DPOY, no. There was people in that list that had better defensive ratings. But am I going to say he didn't deserve it? Probably not. I didn't get to watch MJ play. So for people to try and hold LeBron, when you were fucking born, LeBron was playing. Nigga, as of me making this video right now, he's still playing. And he's going to continue to play. Before I was born, he was playing. Nigga, I was born in 2006. Before I was born, he was playing. Do you know how crazy that is? By the time, if what he says is correct, that he has a year or 2 left in the tank, right? 100% believable. Nigga, I'm going to be the drinking age limit. So I'm going to go from a newborn all the way from a man that can drink legally anywhere in the world, and he would still probably be playing. You cannot take that from him. You can't take that from him. Let me just keep it as simple as this. I can tell how casual you are. Dead skin on my lip. I can tell if you're a casual or not by 3 things, right? 1v1 debates. Talking about NBA basketball or professional basketball in terms of someone's greatness by 1v1 debates, right? 2, players like Rudy Gobert. That's it. Just your opinion on Rudy Gobert tells me everything I need to know about you in the sense of, are you a hypocrite when it comes to defensive just stats in the game? And 3, right? 3 being what makes a player great. Those are the 3 things that I need. That's all I need to know about you when trying to see if you're a casual or not. And the reason for that being, I feel like we're in a big, like I already talked about it, but I really do feel like we're in a bad spot in the NBA right now when it comes to fans, where nobody cares about the Robert Williams, the Matisse Thybulles, the Rudy Goberts, the Robert Williams, the Jalen Suggs. Nobody cares about those players. If you cannot give somebody 30 points, 25 points, then you're a bum. You know what I mean? And people are so wishy-washy about it. People love this shit on Trae Young and Cam Thomas. Oh, they can't play defense. When does that ever stop you from rooting for Luka or Jokic? And statistically speaking, they're not good at defense. So it's not like I'm making that up. I'm not. It's not like I'm making that up. That never stops y'all. So y'all are just so biased by the free throw surge that we have in the league and the offensive biases that's starting to really pollute the minds of younger NBA fans. So I genuinely think that we're in a bad spot in the NBA where if you can't score, you're a fucking bum, I guess. Like, you're just not good at basketball, I guess. You know, if you don't sit at the top of the first team All NBA list for 5+ fucking years, you're not good. Like, they try to hold Devin Booker, right? If you don't sit at the top of the NBA first team All NBA list for 5 years plus, you're a fucking bum, I guess. You know? But yeah, this is my little rant. I'm just so sick of seeing like bad NBA takes like this. You know? I know this kind of like diverged off of just like LeBron, but it's just irritating as like an NBA fan to just see people like discard and try to hold legacies because something looks fucking cool or something's more flashy. LeBron's not a flashy player, but for people to say like he isn't amazing at defense, which he is, or he isn't one of the best scorers all time, it's fucking stupid, right? It's fucking stupid. Like people say like, oh, KD's one of the best scorers, which is objectively true, but how is his shit flashy? Is it because other people tell you that he's good at scoring, or did you actually form that opinion yourself? So I feel like we're in a kind of like a yes man era, but that's a video for another time. You know, thank you for watching. LeBron is my GOAT. Not my favorite player, but he's my GOAT.